Hey, good morning, friends. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the Wednesday. Actually, we're Thursday. Sorry, my days are going crazy. Welcome to Thursday, May 13th show. Today, we have a very short show, only 3 or 4 headlines for you. But let's dive right in and get into the show. All right, welcome back. I'm your host, Ryan Newpol, USA Wager Show. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm in Illinois, traveling a little bit out of my normal spot in Florida. So I maybe have been a little behind on some of the headlines, but we got 3 or 4 to cover today. First thing I wanted to talk about is the Kalispel tribe in the state of Washington is now getting the green light to do sports gambling, sports wagering there in Washington. So they're one of many other tribes that I think there's up to like 10 that are expected to be sanctioned by the state's gambling commission. So that's moving forward in Washington for several of these tribes. So good for them. That's awesome. Next, we're going to move to Florida. Florida, as we've talked about in the past on this show, obviously near and dear to my heart, living in Orlando. But they're having a special session here, I think next week. I don't know the exact date, but a special session to really dive deeper into the gambling expansion that has been proposed. And so there's been some reports that came out recently here where I saw where there's like a 3-to-1 voter in favor of this Florida new bill. So the people may be on board for this, right? There was a poll commissioned by the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, the FRLA. Didn't know that was a thing, but it is. They worked with the Seminole tribe, and the results of this poll really showed that there is support. There's gaming support by the people. At least the voters in this survey had gaming support. So we will see where this leads. We'll see if this leads to a positive, what I would consider a positive result in that session. But hopefully we can get Florida gaming on the docket and get things moving forward for sports betting in Florida. So we will see how that goes. The third headline for today, Sports IQ raises $7 million in seed funding. Congrats to Sports IQ. That's amazing. They provide back-end tech to a number of operators and companies in this gaming space. So if you haven't heard of Sports IQ, go out, check out what they do. But they're basically a tech company providing services to many of the operators and companies. But they raised $7 million. Really, the group of investors and people that are on board with this were people with a bunch of U.S. sports ties, right? You had the Kraft Group. You had Theo Epstein of the Chicago Cubs. You had the current Boston Red Sox CEO, Sam Kennedy. So a number of big names and people that have U.S. ties that are going to be a part of this. And so that's great for Sports IQ. And it's always good to see companies like that get some funding and raise some money. All right. Last but not least for today, BetMGM and LPGA are partnering up or have an agreement to partner up. This means I'm not really sure. I think BetMGM is now going to do them and show them in the betting news along PGA Tour, European Tour. You'll now have the LPGA there as well. So pretty cool. Good for BetMGM, good for LPGA. Always nice to see some support there across leagues and getting things going there. So very cool. I think the official tour partner logo will go on their products and services and things of that nature. So that is the headlines for today. What did I miss? Please let me know what I missed. I want to thank all of our sources. We don't necessarily go and thank every source that we find every little article from, but we scour the web. We take things from all sorts of places. Anything that we can find in this space, we're always looking for the news. We're always looking for things that are breaking. Places like Twitter, Google News, Apple News, major sites like SBC America, Legal Sports Report, iGaming Future, Betting News, US Betting Report, many more. I'm sure there's many more that I didn't make on that list, but just tons of them out there that provide this type of news on a daily basis and places that we visit regularly and that you guys should too. So we'll feature some of those sites as we continue on here. But that's really where this show comes about, finding the headlines, bringing it to you in a clear, concise way, and going from there. So if you do have any press releases that you'd like to send to us or any news headlines, anything that you think belongs on this show that maybe we're not covering, please either email press@usawager.com or just tweet @usawager. Either way, you'll get to us and we can get it on our list to cover and get it in an upcoming show, so we can get the newsworthy items out to our audience. So really appreciate everybody tuning in. That's the Thursday news for today. I hope you have all a great one. My name is Ryan Newpol. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.